What is up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back, and as always, I'm your number one crypto enthusiast, LL here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 mobile mining applications. Now, when we are talking about mobile mining, usually it is simulated mining, which is imitating real proof-of-work mining, but it's actually not using any of your phone's hardware to basically mine. It is just connected to the internet and doing some checkups and maybe drain a small amount of your phone's battery. Then there's obviously cloud mining, which is also different and doesn't use actual phone's hardware to mine. And these are usually the most common forms of mobile mining. There has been many applications in the past, and obviously there's going to be many in the future, and all of them have a bit different types of models, but some of them are obviously in different stages as well. But let's kind of get started with the first one on the list, which is called Pi Network. Has been around for quite some time, and they have millions of users in actually on their application. And this is a form of a simulated mining, and basically I think it was from Stanford University where the actual team is. So there's Doc's team here. There's also going to be a form of a KYC for people to basically redeem their rewards when that day will come out, which is probably going to be maybe next or this year. And they have kind of expanded quite a lot into the P nodes, which are kind of like on the testing period right now. And then there's obviously the mobile application, which is on Google Play Store and also on Apple App Store. So this is one that I've been using for quite some time. I also do have my own personal referral link. So when you join a network, basically you're going to be getting a bit of a bonus than you would normally have. And you can invite obviously other people to basically boost your earnings on the application. Next up, we have a cloud mining solution known as Ember Fund, and this is a portfolio investment form of application. It does require a verification through a phone number, FYI. So people who are trying to run it through an emulator, not gonna work. So basically the way this one works is that it has also an actual mining application built inside it, which is allowing you to earn Bitcoins every 24 hours. And more people you're going to be inviting in, the higher your Satoshis per hour are going to be. There's also some sign-up bonuses, like actually investing. You're going to be getting Bitcoin bonuses by doing that. Doing 2FA and things like that are also going to be boosting your numbers. And there's going to be a different cycles. I think there's like now stage 3 going on right now. And the number of Satoshis being given out obviously adjusts between these periods. And as I keep, telling the people, if Bitcoin is kind of like engineered to go up at least every halving cycle. So what may seem a very low amount right today might actually be quite a lot in the future, especially if you're going to be withdrawing it to a platform where you're going to be compounding it. But I'm, relatively new to the Ember Fund still, and it seems to be working out pretty fine. The team is also doxed. And I'm going to be doing probably an individual video about Ember Fund later on. Next up, we have another cloud mining application known as Stormgain, which is kind of like a portfolio manager as well, but it's also a trading platform. They have derivatives and other things. And they have a cloud mining for Bitcoin, which is going to be paid in USDT though. And I think you need to have a minimum of $10 by signing up. I think you're going to be getting a $1 to $3 sign-up bonus or something. So that is pretty good. And they mostly are based on that leverage stuff. So in case, you have the opportunity, to put your Bitcoin into also leverage, you can also do that via this platform. And it's a bit more established and perhaps a bit more detailed version compared to Ember Fund. But there's nothing wrong by running these two applications at the same time. I think you have to activate that dApp more, the application more often than 24 hours though compared to Ember Fund. But hey, it's easy money. Why wouldn't you take out the opportunity? And also, I do think that they need a phone verification. Now, next up we have CryptoTab, which is basically the only miner on this list, which is actually using your phone to mine. They do have, desktop versions. They also have browser versions. I mean, this was one of the first videos that I did on the channel where I reviewed the CryptoTab, and the CryptoTab has made me, a significant amount of money, throughout the time. And it can make you a lot of money if you're going to be building that actual network, or if you're not actually using you're maybe in a, let's say, a mall or a school where you get to charge your phone for free, and you don't really worry about the phone actually dying off from overheating. It can be a pretty good investment choice. I mean, I have made over $600 through the affiliate network. So you can make money with CryptoTab. I also have mined some with my PC in the past, so something to actually consider. And the phone rate obviously is going to be a bit lower than on desktop, unless you have some killer ass phone with a very high, hardware on it, and your PC is a potato or something. But a lot of the money really comes down from the actual referral network inside it. So this is another option for those who want maybe a bit more money but don't really worry about the electricity costs, and maybe their phone. I think there's adjustments on the phone which how much it's going to be using the actual energy here, how much it's hashing, so it will not overheat. But something to also look into. Now, as our last option here, we have B.com, which is basically carbon copy out of MineP. There's also the Metapixel, which I decided to leave out the video and include B Network because it seems a bit more professional version, but this doesn't have like a docs team here. So there's a lot of these simulated mining apps like B and Metapixel, which haven't released their token yet. People are speculating it will come out at some point, and then they're going to be rich because they have been there from the very get-go, but it's hard to know. And I guess B is not as further on as MineP is, so it's another option also. But fundamentally, it's hard to say what are these guys going to be, doing. When is the actual launch going to be? It's not a Tux team. Application is obviously verified in Google Play Store, so there's not like, malware or anything like on it, but like you have to always think about like what is the app actually doing on the background? Am I ever going to be seeing the launch, or etc.? So these are the questions you kind of want to have when you are doing these types of simulated mining projects. And that also do apply to MineP, but given out the efforts and the AMAs and the app updates and everything that they have done, I'm pretty sure that they have actual intention to launching at one point, and it may be sooner than you think. But this is pretty much my list of the best mobile mining applications right now. Most of these are available on both Android and Apple iOS devices. Hopefully, you're going to be finding something worthwhile for your time. There's also all the referral links in the description if you want to support me. And I will be seeing you guys next time on the next video. Until then, I will be seeing you soon. Cheers.